guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on the last video. I think now it's at 230 views. So I just want to say thank you for all the support and just for starting the journey with me. So today's video is about something that's sort of going around right now, if that makes sense. Some people might know about it, some people might not, but recently there's been a few influencers, a few celebrities, just like a few public figures. They have had some old tweets and old comments dredged up from their past, and because of that they're getting dragged pretty much. And some of these people, some of them are apologizing, some of them are sorry, some of them are giving half-assed apologies that don't really seem like apologies, and I don't know, it's making a lot of them lose a lot of followers and a lot of their sort of subscribers as well. They're losing followers, subscribers, money, all that kinds of stuff. So that takes me onto the topic of today's video, which is accountability. So, as I said, some people are apologizing, some people aren't, but some people are just making excuses. Oh, I was young, oh, I was naive, oh, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. But really, that just makes their apologies redundant. It's a half-assed apology. It's a redundant apology, and it's an apology that really no one wants to hear. It's better for you to take accountability for your actions, take accountability for what you did, what you typed, what you said. You might be able to give an explanation, but not to sort of try to say, oh yeah, but it was because of this and because of that. Like, no, because what you said are things that never should have been said, are things that were just so nasty, and just things that never should have been typed or put out at all. Look, we do get it, everyone makes mistakes, everyone, like, no matter how old you are, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna do something that's wrong or that some people don't agree with. We get it, you're just human, it's part of being who you are. But the issue is not owning your mistakes, not standing up and saying, look, listen, I did this and I'm sorry for doing this. People are going to, one, just respect you much more, and two, possibly be slightly kinder when it comes to all the comments you're going to be getting. And the thing is, it's not just with being an influencer, it's not just with being someone that's in the public eye, it's about in your day-to-day life as well. If you and your friend have had an argument and your friend comes to you telling you how they feel about it, and you start pushing off their feelings, saying, but how could I make you feel that way? I don't have the power to make you feel blah 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 blah. So no, if they're truly your friend, if they're truly someone you care about, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, look, I'm sorry for the part that my actions played in making you feel in this way. You're not gonna be pushing off and saying, but how could I do this, and how could I? No, you're not gonna do that, because that's just, like, are you even their friend? So it's just not just accountability in, like, the public eye setting, it's just accountability in your day-to-day life. You need to be accountable for your actions. Accountability starts with you. The same way, like, you'd want someone else to be accountable for whatever they do. The thing is, the issue with making excuses is that these same excuses are the excuses that someone else is going to pull up. And if the tables were turned and someone brought those excuses to you, you'd probably be like, you know what, jog on, go piss off, because you don't want to hear it, you don't want to listen to it, because those excuses just don't hold any weight. So just own up to what you've done, own up to what you've typed, own up to what you've put out there, and things will be so much better. This whole situation has brought up another issue, which is the sort of, you need to be so careful with what you put out. It's gonna come back and it will haunt you, because it literally takes someone being bored to say, look, whose life can I ruin today? And that's freaking stupid, that it takes something that little for everything you've built, everything you've worked for, to crumble to the ground. So everyone just needs to be careful. Like, yeah, if you're gonna tweet something, you might think it's funny, but like in 2 years, not even in 2 years, like not even that far away, in 3 months will you think it's funny? Like in 6 months will you think it's funny? Maybe not. So don't do it. As much as you do need to take accountability, and as much as it's okay to hold people accountable for what they've done, this cancel culture needs to stop.
I said stop. I said stop.
I don't know how. Oh, it needs to stop. It needs to stop, because I don't understand. I actually don't understand, because it's not even, it's more the fact that the way in which people are addressing it. Oh, your mom will be rolling in her grave. Oh, you should go die like your mom, blah, blah, blah. We get it. These people are people that you trusted. They're people that you felt that you had maybe a connection with, blah, blah, blah. And now you feel betrayed. But it's no right to be dredging up things like that. Like, oh, your mom, your baby, your child. Just leave it alone. Cancel culture needs to stop because it's so, so toxic. And it can lead some people to like the deepest depths of like sadness and despair, and I'm so sorry. You just don't want to be responsible for that. You don't want anyone's life, anyone's mental health like lying on your conscience or lying on your head in that sort of way. So just don't be doing the whole, oh, we need to cancel this person 2020, cancel this. No, stop it, because realistically, what are you getting from cancelling them? They've lost 70k because of what they've done already, and you want to go and shatter their whole livelihood and their whole career. Like, I get that you might not like this person, but people need to eat. These people are paying their bills, they need to eat. So say your piece, say it nice, say your piece, say it as kindly as you can, and then jog on. You don't need to be staying there, you don't need to be sticking around. See, now with this whole situation, the one thing that's, there's so many things that's annoying me, but something that I cannot stand is the double standards between the male influencers in this sort of scandal and the female influencers. So the female influencers, they're saying, oh yeah, I'm sorry, they're putting out an apology, putting out apology tweets, apology videos, blah blah blah, doing the works. Then the male ones, some of them are doing the same, some of them are putting out the tweets. I don't think anyone's made the video yet, but they're getting they're apologizing, and that's cool. They're putting out their apologies. Both male and female influencers are putting out their apologies for whatever was said. And see, this is where my issue comes in, because these male influencers, they're saying, oh yeah, I'm sorry, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, that, and people are like, oh yeah, it's fine, we forgive you. But the female influencers were dragged, or are still being dragged, for hours on end. Some males too, but the female influencers is where the majority of the hate is going towards, on their Twitter, on their Instagram, on their YouTube, on everything. And I just don't understand. Everyone should be held to the same standard. Some of them have had to disable their social media accounts. Some of them have had to be like, you know what, I'm taking a break off it, I'm just gonna log off right now, because of all the hate that they are getting. I don't understand why there is such a big, like, double standard. Like, oh yeah, but they did this and they did that. Why are the female influencers being held to such an why are they being held to such an exceptionally large standard? I don't get it, because the men, the girls, the boys, all of them should be held to the same standard. They should be held accountable in the same way, in the same manner, but that's not what's happening. The females are being dragged and blah 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 blah, and that just emphasizes one of the many double standards that comes between being a girl and being a guy. And so many guys can say something and it'll be all jokes. People will be like, haha, you're so funny, haha bro, haha, you're so funny, blah blah blah. But if a girl tries to say something, they'll be like, oh my god, this girl is crazy, girls be crazy, girls be mad, blah blah blah. But if a girl was to say something, boys would be like, oh no, but that's not okay, blah blah blah, and they'd get backed, they'd get support. And it's something that's seen in so many different things. I'm not even gonna touch on it now, but it's something that's seen in so many different things, that, oh yeah, don't generalize, don't say men are trash, don't say boys are trash, which you shouldn't be saying anyway, but at the same time they'll be like, oh yeah, these girls are crazy, we don't want them, these type of girls are cancelled, blah 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 blah. These double standards, they need to stop. They need to have been dropped 4 years ago, 5 years ago. They should have never been picked up in the first place, but they're still here and they need to go. Leave these girls alone, leave these guys alone, leave them all alone. I get it, you may feel betrayed, you may feel like, oh, I trusted you so much, but listen, at the end of the day, they're human, they made mistakes as well. There's nothing that they can do about that now apart from apologize and hold themselves accountable. If they're not doing that, it's literally between them and God, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just need to leave them and live your life, because at the end of the day, you dragging them on the TL, you saying cancel, cancel, cancel. Like, what's that actually getting you? What is that actually realistically getting you? I don't understand. And if you're one of those people who gets bored easily, please find something to do. Find something other than ruining people's lives, because I don't get it. I really don't get it. You cannot be that bored. You must have something you can do. You must have one thing you can do. If there's not anything you can do, have a nap, take a walk, read a freaking book. I don't understand the need to drag people through the mud, because at the end of the day, what are you gaining? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. No sense whatsoever. Anyway, that takes me to the end of the little rant, the end of this video. See you next week.